Hello everyone, welcome to Big Spirit Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning today to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't yet. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can book through the Etsy shop or the Ko-fi website. They are both linked down below. If you guys want to connect to or tune into uncensored content and more spicy 18+ pick a card tarot readings, you can check those out on my Patreon, also linked below. So in today's reading, we're going to be using this frequency oracle to tune into how do you make the person on your mind feel. So how do they feel when you're in their presence? How do you make them feel overall about themselves, about you, about life? You know, we're going to tune into all of that here in today's reading. So we have group number 1 here with the Transcendence card. Just going to bring it closer so you guys can see. So Transcendence, group number 1. Then group number 2, we have excitement for you. And group number 3, we have intimacy for you. We're of course going to be drawing more cards in each group just to see deeper, to get a better overall picture of how do you make them feel. So the timestamps are down below in the description box and in the pinned comment below this video, so you can hop into your reading whenever you are ready and pause the video if you want to take a little bit more time. Hello group number 1, welcome to your reading. So you guys have picked the Transcendence card as your card for today for the topic of how do you make the person on your mind feel. So we're going to be asking how you make them feel. How do they feel in your presence? How they feel when they think of you. So we have Transcendence showing up first. We're going to be drawing more cards as we go along. But overall with Transcendence, this already speaks volumes to how you make the person on your mind feel about you and how do they feel in your presence. Transcendence suggests here that your presence really elevates this person's state of being beyond the ordinary. So when they think of you or when they spend time around you, they get the sense that there is something bigger at play there, that their perception or their sense of the world is different. This person, they don't see you as just another person. They feel like this almost spiritual pull to you, like there's just something different about you. And when they're in your presence, they just feel different than they ever feel with anybody else. So they feel lighter in your presence. They feel freer in your presence, more joyful. It's like it's much easier to just be themselves and be in the present moment with you. It feels like life or like the reason for living makes more sense, but it doesn't make sense on this mental level. It just feels like it makes sense to them. It's like life and everything that they've lived through so far kind of fits together, but in this almost like pre-reflective, non-conceptual way, you know? So they feel more joyful, peaceful, even enlightened, wise as a result of being in your presence. You may even awaken in them a sense of awe, wonder, inspiration, and destiny. And there's a feeling here like you pull them out of their routine and into a higher vibrational state. So when they think of you, you linger in their mind as someone who pushes them to be better, pushes them towards growth. And this person, they may even see you as a catalyst for them and for their life. Someone who helps them rise above limitations and challenges, or even their own insecurities. And there's also an element of like profound expansion here. You inspire this person to become more than they are. You may even like profoundly change how they relate to the world or how they experience the world physically through their senses. So their perception of the world could literally change or be different when they are with you or when they spend time around you. This person, they may feel humbled even and almost reverent. Like being around you is a reminder of something sacred. And group number one, you feel like a teacher, a muse, an inspiration, or in some ways even the guiding light in this person's life. So let's see, let's draw two more cards actually. Just how do you make them feel? Yeah, we have the meaning, awakening. The meaning is an intense card. It's all about awakening. That's also not always easy. It's a mean awakening, you know. It's like, you know, just this is what you need to see. And there's no sugarcoating it. Let's see. We have organization. Interesting. Okay, so with the meaning, you make this person feel awakened. You awaken their shadow as well. How do they feel in your presence? They feel on occasion even deeply triggered. You know, in order to be in this transcendent state, you also get to have all the shadows illuminated. In order to be so powerfully in the light or in the branches of your tree, you need to go down in the roots as well. And that's what this connection does. So specifically, the Mini energy is about liberation, as it is pain as well. What you do to this person is you awaken their true self and their true desires. And in a way, your presence in their life demands that they admit what they want to themselves. And your presence in their life also demands that they admit to themselves, they admit to the ways that they have been preventing themselves from what they want and why they have been preventing that. You know, you kind of like, your presence catalyzes this in them. You don't have to do or say like anything. Your presence in itself is enough to make this person see themselves, see their shadow, to force them, literally this card, the meanie, it forces them into awakening. And it forces them to see what they're trying to hide or deny. And this connection is not easy because of that. So you make them feel like they are in for a hell of a ride and a hell of a wake up from the universe. Like this is a wake up call from the universe type of card. And that's how you make them feel. So yeah, it's not an easy card to draw, and it's not an easy card, it's not an easy emotional or state to feel. Like you force them into expansion, literally. And then with the transcendence, you know, you usher in them a call to rise from struggles and limitation, like a phoenix out of the ash. But to do that, this person must first allow themselves to become ash. So yeah, there may be sudden realizations that take place. Even sudden realizations that their comfort was based on an inadequate foundation of false thought, belief, and action. And yeah, it's definitely not an easy energy to be a part of. Now with organization here, you also make them feel like they need to have it together or have their light, their love and their life figured out better. So you kind of force them into seeing their life more clearly. You make them feel like they need to be more organized, to get clear on their actual priorities. And you make them feel like they need to write down their thoughts, that they need to keep lists, designate places for specific things. You also make them feel like they need to do one thing at a time and just simplify their life. So overall, you make them feel like they need to get more organized in their life and just be more clear about where their priorities lie. And also to delegate if they are being overwhelmed. So you kind of bring this knowledge or this awareness to this person. Like this is super powerful, group number 1, like super powerful. Okay, let's see what else. Let's go forward with just the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot and see what flows out here. How do you make them feel? We have judgment, like obviously, literally judgment. Okay, let me just get this. There we go. So judgment. Of course, you make them feel the judgment energy, you know. Of course, you with the transcendence and the meanie, you get the judgment. So let's see what else. Okay, we have the moon. Yeah, you make them feel confused as well. It's likely due to the transcendence and the meanie. If they're like resisting, you know, awareness, they're going to get confused. We have the 4 of Swords. Let's see what else. Oh, this is reversed now. The Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, the Six of Wands. And one more card here. Oopsie daisy. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okie dokie, very cool. Like very lovely cards. So with Judgment, they feel that being around you awakens something profound in them. And you stir up self-reflection and like this rebirth energy. Being around you or spending time close to you makes them feel like they're being called to rise up to a higher version of themselves. Or even they may feel called to rise up to a higher version of themselves when they think of you. So it doesn't just have to be that you are near them. They just feel called to that whenever they think of you or reflect on you. And at the same time, you make them feel a sense of mystery and uncertainty. You trigger deep emotions and subconscious material for this person. And they may not fully understand why they feel drawn to you. And your presence can make them feel both fascinated and vulnerable. With the Four of Swords here, around you, they may feel calm, like they can retreat from the chaos of life. And they also feel like they need to reflect on themselves a little bit more, tune into themselves deeper than they have before. But you also give them a sense of mental rest. So while you also trigger them, you also are able to make them feel very comfortable, very rested because of that peace, joy, and transcendence. Like you have this capacity to make them feel rested, like really, really like at ease, even if your energy is also deeply activating. It's like they can breathe more easily in your presence, group number 1. And with the Seven of Swords here reversed, you make them feel like they need to be honest, you know, like they cannot lie to you, you know, like they are disarmed in your presence. And it's making it difficult for them to hide behind masks or self-deception. This person, they feel they need to be real with you. And that can be both scary and refreshing. And also when they think of you, group number 1, they feel a sense of pride. They feel proud, inspired. They feel uplifted. And you also make this person feel seen, recognized, and even celebrated. In like the purest sense of those words. There is also admiration here, where they also see you as someone who's very successful, radiant, or someone they'd love to stand beside, someone they would love to be seen with as well. Then with the Ace of Pentacles, they also feel a sense of possibility with you. Like they can plant seeds and trust that those seeds will grow into something more. This person, they often also get blessings when they are around you, or they like get to experience certain synchronicities when they're near you or have just met you. It's just like this elevated energy between the two of you makes them experience the magic of life more often, and the universe kind of offering them possibilities, opportunities. You also inspire them to think about the future in practical terms, you know, how to build, how to create, how to grow something solid. And also with organization here, this also suggests that you bring structure to the inspiration that they feel. Like you help them imagine a tangible path forward. So this is overall very powerful, you know. We do have Pisces, Cancer energies, very like watery energy here. Some Uranus, like with the Judgment, that's like this upheaval energy with Uranus. Yeah. But there's like a Saturnian quality here with organization and like this more earthy Virgo, Taurus type of energy as well. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus is what I'm picking up here also with organization. And of course, Aquarius, you know, with that visionary energy. So to kind of like bring this all together, this person, they feel that you awaken them, you know, that you just elevate them beyond the ordinary. And you stir both awe and mystery in them, while also offering peace, you know, with this Four of Swords, and also like rest. Around you, they can't face some facades, but also like around you, they can't hide behind facades. So instead, they end up being seen and inspired if they allow themselves to. If they don't allow themselves to, they drift into confusion and shadow and subconscious stirrings, let's say, call them. So ultimately, you feel like a new beginning, a grounding, organizing influence who helps them see real potential in themselves and in the world. And like you help them see how those two are not as separate as it may seem. So you kind of like invite this person to feel the oneness of it all. So group number 1, thank you so much for joining this reading. Do let me know how this resonated in the comments if you feel called to. This is definitely one of those very high vibrational groups. So you guys do feel like soulmates, twin flames, like that type of, you know, kindred soul connection is definitely powerfully present here. You could be, you know, of a same soul group even, because you do have this awakening quality. And I feel like it's for both of you as well. So you may feel like this around this person as well. So yeah, if you want to book a personal reading or dive deeper into certain topics of your relationship, you can book through the Etsy shop or the coffee shop. The links are all down below. And yeah, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more tarot insights. Click the notification bell to be notified when I post another video. If you want to tune into 18+ readings, you can check out my Patreon for those. All the links are down below. So sending you guys so much love and clarity, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Have a lovely rest of the day. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So you guys have picked the excitement card as your card for today. So today we're asking, how do you make them feel? So how do you make the person on your mind feel? How do they feel in your presence? And how they feel when they think of you? So let's see what wants to show up here. So we're first of all going to tune into this excitement card. So obviously you do make them feel excited and joyful, but we're also going to be drawing some additional cards as well, just like get a deeper view. Then we're also going to get into some tarot cards as well. So let's get into this. So with excitement being the first card here, it shows that the person on your mind feels vitality and a spark whenever they are around you, whenever they even think of you. Your presence lights them up, group number 2. So you make them feel jovial, joyful, happy, abundant, prosperous. There's a buzz and a rush and a sense of anticipation as well about you. So in your presence, they may feel more alive, more energized, and ready to take action. You may also pull them out of their comfort zone and into new experiences. And you bring out their adventurous, playful, and bold side. You know, you bring out their fire in a way. So when they think of you, you kind of cross their mind like a thrill, you know, something to look forward to. Some type of excitement, something that's like really just rejuvenating them immediately, you know. So they may imagine what could happen next with you when they think of you, feeling a mix of curiosity and joy. And also, you make them feel like they've come or are going to come face to face with something that, you know, just feels interesting, that feels curious, that gets their juices flowing. You make them feel the sense of eagerness. And you make them feel elated as well, like they want to ride the waves of events currently happening for them, and to ride the wave of the future as well. This is the kind of energy that makes them check their phone more often or daydream about future possibility in this very excited, adventurous way. So the emotional quality here is not a passive feeling. It's very activating. It's very motivating. And they may feel inspired to impress you, to pursue you, or to rise to the occasion. Because your energy just like stirs this passion and movement rather than stillness in them. So let's see what else wants to show up here. Group number 2. So how do you make them feel? Let's draw 2 more cards. Let's see. How do you make them feel? Whoops. We have comfort. Let's see what else. Ooh, we have sacred geometry. Like this one's interesting. Okay. So you make them feel connected to sacred geometry. This one's just like interesting. Let's see what it wants to say. So with comfort, despite the thrill, there is also ease that you make them feel. You make them feel like it's okay to ask for comfort and it's okay to seek comfort out. You make this person feel like there is no virtue in struggling as well. And you do make them feel settled, or like even in this more cozy state of being. So you balance the passion here, this upwards charge, and this sparkling joy really, with warmth and with coziness. They likely feel safe opening up to you, as though your presence is both energizing and also soothing. And it's rare for someone to bring both the buzz of excitement and the gentleness of comfort into their lives. Now with sacred geometry, this one's super duper interesting, because this shows that they don't just see you as fun or as familiar, but they sense a deeper pattern, wink wink, in your connection, right? So they sense a deeper pattern in your connection. Like the universe has been trying to tell them that there are no mistakes in this life, that all things happen for a reason and all things happen according to a divine order that exists just outside the range of their perception. So you make them feel like they can let themselves off the hook as well. That it's okay, you know, like you make them feel it is okay. Things may not be going according to plan, but they are still going according to a higher plan. So with comfort here as well, you know, you kind of allow this person, make them feel like they can take a deep breath, like everything will be okay. You make them feel like everything will be okay in the end. And if it's not yet okay, it's not yet the end. It's honestly so beautiful. And you may feel fated even, you know, or like the universe placed you, group number 2, in their path for a reason. And your presence makes them reflect on meaning and connection and synchronicity in their life. So when they think about you, yes, their heart races, but also they are able to relax. So there's this unique duality here that you make them feel. Like you're both a spark and a safe haven for this person. And they feel like with you, or being with you, is part of something bigger, almost spiritual. Like there's this divine alignment in their life that they don't yet fully understand, but they know it's there. So let's see what else wants to show up here. Let's draw some tarot cards as well. Let's see. How do you make them feel? Group number 2. Let's see. This one, no. So hope, of course, with the star, but it didn't want to fully show up. All right. So we have the Page of Swords. Let's see what else. Oh, we got the Emperor. Let's see. This one. The Nine of Cups. Oh, we got the Page of Pentacles in the reversed position. Interesting. We have the Eight of Wands. Okay, and we got the Lovers. So the Lovers, but the Lovers are kind of like showing up in this limbo state, which is interesting. So we got the Lovers in this more like limbo-ish state. So let me just censor these two a little bit. There we go. Can we see, Spirit, why the Lovers are in limbo? Just going to put a clarifier over that. Okay, let's see. Why is the Lovers in limbo? Let's see. Okay, we have the Hanged Man in the upright. No, not the upright. This is upright. And literally reversed position. Okay. Righty. Interesting. So let's see here. What is this all about? So group number 2. You make this person feel curious, like they're curious about life and about you. You make them feel like they are always wanting to be observing you, like they always want to see what's going on with you. They just want to know what's happening in your life. They are always wanting to know more, and you spark their mind. They may even feel a bit restless or nervous around you, like a student that's eager to learn. And at the same time, with the Emperor here, you bring structure into this person's world. So your presence makes them feel both excited and stabilized. And they may feel like you challenge them to step into their authority and to be more disciplined, or to take things in their life just a little bit more seriously. But you also make them feel content. You make them feel joyful, emotionally fulfilled when they think of you. You're like a wish fulfilled for them as well. Someone who brings both pleasure and satisfaction into their world. And someone who makes them feel a lot of pleasure and satisfaction overall. Now with the Page of Pentacles reversed here, there is some hesitation that this person feels as well. They may feel in your presence like they don't quite know how to start something with you in a practical sense, or like they can't quite match your energy with consistent action. There is, however, excitement here, but also insecurity about whether they can deliver something stable to you. But also when this person is with you or around you, their feelings move very quickly. So you stir passion, momentum, and urgency in them with the Eight of Wands. And this is a very fast-paced card, showing that you make them want to act, sometimes even impulsively so. Like they feel a sense of impulsivity, even restlessness often, that they feel like they need to then stabilize. And with the Lovers in limbo, then the Hanged Man reverse, clarifying that. This combination is very interesting and powerful, because with the Lovers, we have this deep pull that this person feels towards you. They are sensing a sacred connection, which is tying beautifully to our sacred geometry oracle here. Yet also with the Hanged Man reversed, and with the Lovers being in limbo, there's indecision, there's stalling, there's even procrastination. This person could be staying in their comfort zone even though they're excited. And hence that duality is deeply present, which is also the Lover's card, the duality of life and experience. So this person could be like fearing surrender with you or around you. They may struggle to fully embrace the choice they feel called to make. And just to bring these like more in like a cohesive state. So with excitement, with the Eight of Wands and the Page of Swords here, this person, they are thrilled, intrigued, and also like pulled towards you like lightning, Your presence gets their heart racing. But also then with comfort, with the Emperor and the Nine of Cups, you bring out this like emotional ease as well, and this balance. You balance this rush or this impulsivity with stability, and they feel safe with you, not just electrified, but even when they feel restless, they feel called to balance that with more responsible acts, or just being more stable, more guarded even, put up certain boundaries with the Emperor. And then with sacred geometry and Lovers in limbo, they see your connection as significant, but they wrestle with how to align with it, with the Hanged Man reversed here. They know this connection means something, but they may feel blocked about how to move forward. So when they think of you, they feel a spark of curiosity and excitement, but also comfort and fulfillment. You, group number 2, are both a thrill and a sanctuary for this person. And deep down, they sense a bigger purpose to your connection, but there's also hesitation here that shows that while they feel the depth, that you make them feel that depth, they may not yet know how to act on it or what exactly to do with it. because there's a sense here of this person struggling with the first move and kind of like getting back into the comfort zone as well. So yeah, so that's all I have for you guys for today. We do have Gemini energies, Aries, Aquarius and Libra, and then also Virgo and Taurus and Capricorn over here. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know how this resonated in the comments below. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can book a reading through my Etsy shop or the coffee shop. Both are linked down below. There are all kinds of different readings and different themes available on both pages. So if you want to tune into some personal readings, you can check those out. And of course, if you want to connect to 18 plus, pick a card, tarot readings, you can check that out on my Patreon. So all is linked down below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more tarot insights, and click the notification bell to be notified when I post another video. Sending you so much love and clarity, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So you guys have picked the intimacy card for today's reading on the topic of how do you make them feel? How do they feel in your presence when they think of you? So let's dive into this. So with intimacy here, you make this person feel a sense of closeness with you. This person feels a close, almost like vulnerable connection to you, whether that is expressed openly or not. So in your presence, they may feel like they can't keep their guard up. You draw them into a space of honesty and closeness, and also a state of emotional exposure. And there's a sense here that you see through them, and it makes them both nervous and also comforted. So when they think of you, their thoughts often go beyond surface attraction and into deeper longing. So the desire to truly merge with you is there, to be known and to know you. They may imagine conversations and closeness with you, even physical closeness, even physical intimacy, but all of it is rooted in the yearning for a soul level bond. So what's this emotional quality that this person feels? This is tender and very like vulnerable energy. And it suggests they feel safe enough to let their true self peek through, or even that they desperately want to, even if they hold back. So this is about feeling closeness and merging and dissolving walls as well. Like you see into them. Intimacy can also kind of like be narrowed down into me, see. So you have this powerful ability to see into them. So this person feels like you see into them, and they are, at least to some level, at least to some capacity, allowed to see into you. You also make this person feel like they are allowed to open up to others and to offer the truth of themselves to others. So they may fear rejection, but also I feel like you make them feel like to have a meaningful relationship, rejection is worth the risk. So let's see what else wants to show up here. Let's draw 2 more cards. Let's see. So group number 3, how do you make this person feel? How do you make them feel? Oopsie daisy. Oh, we have financial freedom. So you make them feel abundant and free, like free in their life, free to do what they want to do. And we also have healing. Wow. So healing, financial freedom, and intimacy. It's beautiful. Such a beautiful little combo. So with financial freedom, you make them feel inspired and you make them feel a sense of freedom to create more independence and more stability in their life. When they think of you, they may connect you with a sense of possibility, as though you represent not just intimacy of the heart, but also the freedom to live authentically without restriction and to allow oneself to live like that. And also with healing, you make them feel like parts of themselves are being soothed in your presence. Like there's a sense of soothing that you make them feel. Care as well. And you make them feel like this state of well-being as well. So this healing, this could be about emotional healing, like healing past heartbreak or self-worth wounds as well. Or it could also be in a more broader sense that being around you is restorative. And you might even remind them of hope, of growth, or of a gentler way of being. And when they even think of you, or when they connect to you, they feel like abundance is coming to them. And the freedom inherent in that abundance is coming to them as well. So they can let go of worry and even stop limiting themselves financially or just in general in the physical world. So you make them feel this freedom to have, be, or do anything they want, and to give themselves that freedom. So gorgeous. So let's see what else flows out to you here. Let's draw some tarot and see group number 3. What else? How do you make them feel? Ooh, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Let's see what else. We have the 8 of Wands. Let's see what else. Whoops. We have the Fool reversed. We got the 5 of Cups reversed as well. Okay, this one. We got the 2 of Wands. I feel called to getting 2 more. Okay, so let's see. How do you make them feel? We got the 8 of Pentacles. Just move these a bit over here. Let's get one more. How do you make them feel? Right. We got the 9 of Pentacles as well. Gorgeous. Alrighty. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about these cards. All right. So group number 3, you feel nurturing, grounded, and abundant to them. And this person, like, they see you as someone who can create a lot of stability and comfort in their lives. So they perceive you as someone they trust with their vulnerability. And this reinforces the intimacy card, or the intimacy oracle here, where they feel safe in your energy. The Queen of Pentacles is also about healing and groundedness. So you help this person feel more grounded in their life, more down to earth. You're this healer to them, or they perceive you to be this healer, this nurturer, someone who's mature and generous and kind, organized, and someone who has a lot of financial abundance, which makes them feel this financial freedom when they are in your presence as well. Yeah. So they also feel like the world is generous because you are generous, warm-hearted, and caring. They also do feel maybe a bit restless on occasion around you, like you stir quick moving emotions in them with this 8 of Wands. So their feelings for you tend to accelerate fast. When they think of you, it's like everything speeds up. And there's excitement to connect and communicate and move forward. And also, the Fool here, at the same time, they hesitate. They may fear fully leaping into vulnerability or intimacy or starting something new with you. You make them want to dive in, but also confront their resistance to risk with the Fool reversed. And with this 5 of Cups reversed, you represent healing for them as well. You help them release old grief regrets, and disappointments even. And this Five of Cups, this again, like really echoes the healing card over here also. You know, you're like a reminder to this person that joy and closeness are still possible after loss. And you help them feel more accepting of their life. You make them feel like they can come to terms with loss, move past pain, and ultimately find greater peace in their life. You also make them feel like they can shift their perspective around loss and start seeing it as an opportunity for growth. And that's like this healing card, you know. So with the Two of Wands over here also, you inspire them to think about the future. They feel like you open new possibilities to them, and they may wonder what life could look like with you. Just planning or imagining the next step. And then with the Eight of Pentacles here as well, this person, they feel motivated, like you make them feel motivated to work on things when it comes to their life and their financial freedom. But also when it comes to you and your intimacy and their self-work. So you make them feel motivated to work, whether that's working on themselves, building a connection, showing up with more effort, building like a certain legacy, or even making a business for themselves, you know. You inspire in this person this state of dedication to what they want, to go after their dreams, to work towards their goals, to be more like solid and steady in their approach to their goals. And then with the Nine of Pentacles here, you make them feel more independent, also because they admire your independence and self-sufficiency. And you make them feel both drawn to intimacy and aware of the value of autonomy and sovereignty with the Nine of Coins, pardon me. So they may feel you embody both closeness and freedom in a way that inspires them. So overall, if we take all these cards together, this person, they feel safe and nurtured and open with you. Like you're someone they can truly let in. With the healing and the Five of Cups reverse here, you help them see beyond pain and you encourage emotional recovery in them, whether directly or indirectly. And with financial freedom and the Nine of Pentacles here, they just are drawn to your independence and feel inspired to create more freedom in their own life. So when they think of you or when they're close to you, they feel this desire for even deeper closeness, to really feel into, see into you, and have you feel and see into them. But also, they see you and feel you as someone who embodies liberation and possibility for them and in their life. Around you, they feel like they can be both vulnerable and safe enough to heal. And your presence stirs not just attraction, but the sense that they could become a healthier, freer, and more authentic version of themselves. So they feel you as a healing presence who restores their hope. And they see you as someone who's nurturing and grounded and safe to be intimate with, especially emotionally intimate with. Yet also independent and self-sufficient. You inspire them to imagine a future with the Two of Wands, to work on themselves with the Eight of Pentacles, and to move toward or forward with passion with the Eight of Wands. Though their hesitation is still here with the Fool reversed, which shows that they may still be scared to fully leap into the vulnerability or into the intimacy that they crave or that they experience, that they feel with you. So group number 3, that's all for today. We have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energies here. Almost had Cancer for some reason, or maybe Cancerians are present here as well. Welcome. So thank you so much for joining this reading. Let me know if this resonated in the comments down below. If you guys want to tune into or connect to a personal tarot reading, you can book a reading through Etsy or Ko-fi. Both are linked below. And yeah, for 18+ readings on Patreon, you can check those out below as well. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more tarot insights. Click the notification bell to be notified when I post another video. Sending you so much love and clarity, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again in one of our videos whenever you feel inspired to connect. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Namaste.